my fellow weirdos, and welcome back to another edition of the Build Wars Rainbow Challenge. This is round 4, and in this round we are doing a tiny green Victorian. Um, my house can't be considered quite tiny, but it's pretty darn small, and it was very hard fitting everything in. This challenge was created by the Sims community. Her Twitter address is on screen now at community_Sims. She is the host of this competition slash challenge slash, I don't know, super fun build competition that I am in. Now, each round we need to have our viewers vote on our videos. So if you could possibly comment a what am I saying? What am I saying? Leave a comment with a number between 25 and 100 with how well you think I accomplished the goal of a tiny build Victorian. Now, it is not actually classified as a tiny build, like I said, but it is pretty darn small. Now, I decided on this build I would do I believe it's called a mansard roof. Okay? Now, I had never done anything like this before in my life. It took me so long to figure out how to do it. You know, it's the roof with the angles and the flat, and it looks pretty good. But I wanted it to have the roof and have like a little, fence around the top, like they do in Victorian houses. So, I cut a lot of it out because it took me a long time to figure it out. So there it is. I figured it out. The only problem is, I still think the house is too big. So I continually make it smaller and smaller, and then I have to fix the roof every single time. I totally cut that out because it took, like half an hour, 20 minutes. I don't know. It was a long time. I know half an hour is longer than 20 minutes, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so there I am checking to see if it's a tiny build and realizing it's kind of hopeless, but whatever. I mean, the challenge isn't like it's not like super strict on the challenge parameters. But in case you're wondering where I'm building, one of the parameters of this was that you had to build on a 20 by 20 lot, and I actually found it in Brightchester, whatever, the one that came with Discover University. This is where Pepper's Pub, that's where that is located. So I demolished the bar and built this cute little house. Now, after the video, of course, after I built it and everything, and I was going in to film the screenshots, I needed a sim to move in, and I decided to create a sim to move in. So I have like a whole story behind this house, how this lady loves the color green. Her name is Verity Green, and that's green with an E. And she loves the color green. She has green hair. She only wears green clothes. She has one daughter, and I can't remember Camille. I think the daughter was named Camille Green. But she also has green hair, and they live in this house, and they're kind of quirky and kind of fun. And so I added a lot of, I just had a whole story about this green loving family. And I also made like a garden in the back. You'll see that later on. But here I am I'm trying to make it like, those Victorians that look almost like, I don't know, just really cool with all the like different designs and everything on them. I don't even know the words. If I knew words, I could tell you. But I want to say like I don't even know. I really don't. The only thing that comes to mind is cookie cutter, but I know that is not the right word. But just all the like, maybe a gingerbread house type deal, but just the little designs, like the spandrels, I wanted to be real fancy and flourishy, and yeah, and even the eaves, I believe those are called. I put those little things in from like the Tudor style houses because I wanted it to look like really crazy, like like Victorians sometimes do. And it actually, I made it so it is a registered historic house. When I was going through, I found it in debug like a little plaque. So I put the plaque outside the house because you know how some of the historic houses have like plaques in front of them telling like this is a historic monument. So I put that out on the front lawn. I went really crazy with that front lawn, so I can't wait for you to see it. And I really do like this dark green, but I don't like how it matches the roof. So I'm going to change that out. And I could not for the life of me figure out how I wanted that the top of the turret to be. I hope that's called a turret. Anyway, this house, by the way, is it's not. I didn't have like a inspiration picture. I just had like a picture in my head of like what a Victorian looks like, and I think it came out really well. Towards what I had in my head. The only thing that made me angry is that balcony behind the roof on the front porch. Like the the railing, every time you'd put it behind the roof, it would disappear, even with move objects on. So I had to make it like diagonal, and it bothers me like really bad. But whatever, you know, it's The Sims. What can you do? There's only so much you can do, and then you just have to give up. But yeah, I put all kinds of columns all over the house just to make it have more character. Um, and the inside, I had so much trouble with trying to figure it out, but here I am making it smaller once again. I just keep making it smaller because I kept doing it. I kept going, oh my God, it's not a tiny house. It's not a tiny house. Like the perfectionist in me is sitting here going, the challenge is tiny Victorian. So I'm just like, trying to get in there. I don't know why I'm so hyper right now. Wow, I'm really super hyper. Anyway, probably because I haven't like done an actual like voiceover. Like the last time I did it, I was kind of just like, meh, whatever. This is my house. And now I'm like excited about this house. I really liked the way this one turned out, and I love the little like window that doesn't match anything. Well, both of them actually. It's a bunch of windows that don't match anything. So I started off by putting the stairs in. I actually played around the stairs like a lot. I was going to use a double staircase because I figured Victorians would have that, but then I realized if I do that, there will be no room for rooms in the house. So I went ahead and made it a single staircase, and I made it so that there's room for a kitchen, a bathroom, a living room, and a dining room on the first floor. I kind of play around with the shape a little bit, and then the upstairs there's two bedrooms and a bathroom, and a little tiny sitting room. I don't even think I put a TV in it. Oh, I put a computer though. I put like a little desk table in there. Um, so I'm trying to figure out how to fit the turret room in, and so I decided to put it as part of the master bedroom, even though the master bedroom is like really small and the kids' bedroom is a lot larger. But that's okay. I mean, it's a tiny house, even though, it's not a tiny house with quotations, finger quotations that you can't see because I don't have face cam. Sorry about that. I will get that eventually. I'm not ready for it yet, but once I am ready for it, I will do it. And there I am moving the roof again, and I had to go and see there's like a little pinch in the roof, in the roofing, so I had to fix that. A little tiny speck thing that I had to cover up, so I put another little cone roof in there, and I thought it came out pretty well. Then I couldn't decide on the size, so I had to go up, down, up, down, up, down. And then I decide it's time for is it time for the windows? I think it might be time for windows. Oh no, I'm still trying to figure it out. So yeah, I really like the way this turned out. As I was doing it, I'm like, this thing is so ugly. I hate this. And green is my favorite color. Like, this is my absolute favorite color is green. And it always has been. But I don't like in the Sims because none of the greens match. Like, they just don't. It's like a hunter green and an olive green, and they just don't go together well. So as I was doing it, I was very upset about that. and I was just kind of like, I don't even want to finish this. I'm so like upset about this. And then, but when I was going through doing the screenshots, these rooms look amazing. Like seriously, I can't believe how good they came out. And I didn't even like I didn't even think they looked good. But when you're like in the actual room, it looks so cool. So yeah, I think I did a pretty good job with this one. I love the Victorianness of it. I mean, how could I go wrong? My two favorite things, green and Victorian houses. So there you go. So hopefully you like this house as much as I do, and if you do, please go ahead and put 100 in the comments. Just put 100. You know, you don't have to. I'm not pressuring you or anything. You can just put whatever you want, but if you really like it, go ahead and put that 100 in there. So there's the kitchen, and I knew right away I had to use the vampire cabinets because the vampire cabinets are perfect, and they're awesome shade of green, and they match the. That is the What tile did I use in the? Oh no, I think it is the. It's called like um something in the Get to Work pack, and it's something like so much linoleum I can't see it or something weird like that. But it's a linoleum flooring and it works perfectly in that kitchen. And then I love the little like cabinet thing I made around the fridge, which is like it's not anything special. It's just but it just looks really neat that way, the way I did that. And then I put some of the spa day tiling for the backsplashes behind the cabinets and everything because I think I put some behind the fridge too. And I added garbage cans right away so I didn't forget them because I always forget them. I always forget garbage cans and mailboxes. It's what happens when I build. I always forget them. So, yeah, here's the little cute little corner counter thing, and I put the backsplash on there too. And a lovely little picture. And those cats and dogs rugs, I think, those are perfect. Now, for the dining room, I had a little bit of trouble. I wanted to use the linoleum, but when I found that gingham, is that gingham? I don't know, gingham checkered, whatever wallpaper, it just didn't look right with the linoleum. So I put in, or, the whatever get to work linoleum. So I put the base game linoleum, and I like the way that turned out. The entranceway looks super cute with the little Realm of Magic tables in it. And I believe that's a kids' room painting. I can't remember if it's kids' room stuff. I don't know. Oh, it's going super, super fast. But I love those couches are from Discovery University, and I have never used them before, and I think they're so cute. Like I just love them. I mean, okay, now this cabinet, this wine cabinet thing that I built there, I think that it's awesome. I am really loving move objects. Let me tell you something. I am making all kinds of stuff with move objects. I never used to use it before. I knew it existed and I would do it to make like some flowery things, but I love the way those curtains look in that living room. I hate that toilet. Get rid of it. Put a new toilet in there. But anyway, I don't even remember what I was saying. That's how crazy I am right now. I'm so hyper that I don't even remember what I was saying. I put the toilet paper in the bathroom, so that's cool. Oh yeah, the couches and oh no, move objects. That's what it is. So I never used to use it before, but I've been using it a lot more lately, and I absolutely love it. It helps so much when you're building because you can just put anything anywhere. I mean, sometimes it's unusable, which I did not playtest this house, so some of the stuff may be unusable in it. But this is a little room I made with the banana leaf wallpaper. I figured I would use that because I never use it. And I kind of like the way it looks. And I don't know what happened to the window. That's a weird glitch. And that flooring is super bright, but it fits. And I use my little, is that a lotus flower trick? I always put it at the end of the bed. I don't know. I just think it looks kind of neat. And it sized down to one of my favorite paintings in the game. and I move object. Honestly, when I made that dresser, I just put them together to see how it would look. Because I'm like, this is gonna look dumb, and I put it there, and I'm like, oh my god, this looks really super cool. So I made the turret room. Um, it's still part of the master bedroom, but I made it like a little like um what is that called? Activity center. You know those things that they have skill building room. And I always put, or I love that rug, but I hardly ever use it, so I put that in there because it does have some green. And I decided in the turret I would put a yoga mat because if you're really good at yoga, then you're excellent to work up there. But if you're bad at yoga like me, don't do yoga in the turret because you will fall down the hole. So this room I changed a lot because I kind of had no direction with the kids' room. Like I really just the greens weren't matching, and I was just kind of like, just putting in random green things and like whatever, this works, whatever. But then I change up the floor, I change up the wallpaper, and it starts to look pretty cute. Like I don't leave it that. There we go. I leave it that, and I put in that. Wow, that was fast. That is super fast. Anyway, I am making a garden box now. Like I put these on my gallery, and some of these are downloaded more than my houses are. So every time I do those, they get downloaded pretty fast. But they're really cool to use when you're using a lot of them because you can just copy, paste, rotate, you know. You can do all that stuff. It's pretty cool. So yeah, this is my build, and I hope you like it. Once again, if you do like it, please leave a comment with a number between 25 and 100. Hopefully it's higher up. There's that little historic marker right there. Anyway, so yeah, leave a comment with a score, and also go to my the description, and I'll have a list of all the other people in the competition. Some of them aren't still in it because they had to drop out for one reason or another. But go ahead and check them out and look for their builds. And also, if you follow me on Twitter, I'm at Mystic Flower Sim. If you follow me on Twitter, I'll be sharing their builds too. So yeah, go ahead, watch their videos, vote on their videos. Currently, I am in 3rd place. So after this round, this is the round that begins the eliminations. So I believe someone is going to get eliminated unless something changes. Anyway, there's a little green garden for you. So yeah, I am going to let you go to finish watching the quirky little garden area that I built. And screenshots are actually coming up fast. So if you like this video, comment, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and remember, always stay weird because weirdos rule. And I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching this. Bye guys. Have a great evening.